Late again for another MWA experience. Great. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to MWA. My name is Alex. Today is the 6th of June 2026. And it marks one day since Evanescence brought out their latest album, Sanctuary. Now, I'll be honest, it did come out yesterday, and I've only just got around to it today. But I'm going to give it a listen, and I'm going to tell you my thoughts. So, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to put it on the big screen, make a cup of tea, and then I'm going to give it a good listen. So, I'll let you know my thoughts afterwards. We start with Beautiful Lie. No, not the 30 Seconds to Mars song, that's a shit band. But we start with Beautiful Lie. It's a blistering opening track here with it's a great opening song. Amy's voice begins so powerful than all the other records before it. I have to say, this is a fantastic way to start the album, and it really sets the tone for what's about to come, for what you're about to hear. Really good song here, I like it. This song continues the pace of the album very nicely. Will Hunt, who in my opinion is one of the most underrated drummers in heavy metal, don't change my mind, it definitely stands out in this track. The snare drums are spot on. This album has the sort of feel that the self-titled one has. That's a fantastic album as well. Some fantastic songs on there. Get the deluxe album because it's got a lot of songs from Lost Whispers, which was a bit of a scrapped album with a lot of B-sides and all that sort of stuff. Really good. Wow. Yeah, I'm very impressed so far with this album. Who will you follow? What have you done to me? You drain the life out of me till I don't know myself. Wow. Songwriting personified, guys. Holy shit, what an opening track lyric that is. And again, fantastic work from Will Hunt, showing that he is one of the most underrated drummers in metal. Change my mind, motherfuckers. Powerful chorus. Definitely a strong song. Amy definitely sounds better than ever on this whole record. I think it's absolutely fantastic. The songwriting's strong. There's some great guitar riffs in there. There's some awesome basses as well. It's just a great record. I really highly recommend it. Rapture's a good song. I reckon that'll be a crowd favourite as well. Looking forward to hearing the rest of the rock songs. Afterlife is the mainstream song that was used in the Netflix series Devil May Cry, based off of the quite decent video games. It's a very smooth verse, followed by strong chorus. Then it goes nice and smooth again, back to strong choruses. This will be a popular song in the gigs, especially when over here in Europe, we have Kay Flay singing alongside Amy on songs like Fight Like a Girl. Maybe she might make an appearance here. Who knows? Sanctuary starts off with a bit of an interlude sort of track with the little radio sirens, as you can hear right here. But again, it talks about strong topics like standing up for what you believe in. A bit like Use Your Voice in the Bitter Truth album. It's about standing up for what you believe in, using your voice to project yourself and stand up for what you think is right. It's very catchy, and it's definitely one for fans to mosh to, even though moshing isn't really a thing at the Evanescence gigs. But it's definitely a mosher song. Congratulations, MWA Universe. You are halfway through the video. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe to MWA. So concerts and all these sorts of videos do not go missed. Now back to the video. This is a very solemn track. How Do I Heal is a bit of a tearjerker. I remember when I first saw Evanescence in the O2 Arena, singing Far From Heaven, and that was a really emotional song. Then when My Immortal came on, everyone was crying, and it was just an emotional moment for everyone. They did put the My Immortal from the O2 Arena on a Fallen 20th anniversary. There you go. And that was a very raw moment. I came that close to being in an emotional state myself. But it was a fantastic gig. Tears will flow If you've lost someone dear to you, it will hit hard if this song is played live on the tour. A low voice start, a bit like Going Under in a way, but it starts off low and then it powers into a very political edge, discussing themes of like wars and children struggling in the times of crisis due to hideous leaders and very poorly ran governments. It does really open your eyes to what a fucked up future some of our younger generations have, and what lack of control some countries are doing about it. The world needs more love, and this is what this song is sort of projecting in a way. I really feel a good connection with it. I think it's a very strong one. About Us is a very strong song on the album. Now, I've got to be honest, it pains me to come clean on this one. Calm Down, I don't think is really that good. I think it's definitely one of the weaker songs of the album, but it's still a very strong effort. I just think the choruses are a little bit repetitive for me, but it's still a decent effort. I think I'll still probably sing this if it's played live in the upcoming tour, which I will be in London for. Check that vlog out if you haven't done so already, which I will be in London for. Stay tuned for that, people. But yeah, it's still a decent effort. I just think it's one of the weakest songs on the album for me, but it doesn't really do much. But the other songs are still good, so it doesn't do much for me. Calm Down, but it's still not a terrible song. Bouncing Back with Self-Destruct. I like this song actually. The memorable chorus and the strong singing. This definitely shows the unique vocals that you'll find with Evanescence, but not with many other bands. Sure, you got Nightwish, which is more like an operatic style voice, and you've got Within Temptation with a more angelic sound, or Delane with a more angelic sound, and you've also got Amaranth, which has like elements of death, elements of symphonic, Lacuna Coil, elements of death, elements of like strong hard rock singing. But Evanescence, in my eyes, is probably the only band with this unique style sound. Mix of goth, mix of symphonic, just a fabulous band that I highly recommend. It's just brilliant. Self-Destruct just showcases it so brilliantly. Definitely give it a listen. Now the second ballad on the record, and it's Forever Without You. This is also the only song that has an F-bomb on it, or any sort of explicit language. When I was listening to it on Spotify, it was the only one that had the explicit thing on there saying that it has explicit content on there, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, it's the only song with an F-bomb, and sure, other songs use damn and milder swearing, but it's a very strong ballad, and I think it's about Ben Moody, who was in the band during Fallen and The Open Door. The song is just basically Amy saying that she'll be fine without him, the band's still going to be strong, and it's just really, really heart-wrenching to hear, but still very strong. I like it. Our final track is about facing the world and being strong when the weight of the world is trying to crush you in a way. I relate a lot to this song. I think it's a really perfect way to end a very strong record. Wide Open Heart is something that really speaks out to people. It's a great song. I think it's a really, really enjoyable track. Really cool. Overall, this is 100% a very strong album. I think it's fantastic. Amy Lee has never sounded any better on probably any of the other records, besides on the odd ballad here and there and the odd hard rock song like What You Want or Everybody's Full. Just so many fantastic Evanescence songs. Definitely one of my favourite bands of all time. And this is probably the second best Evanescence album ever to be released here. The thing is, Evanescence to me are one of those bands where their worst album is much better than most bands' best albums. So there's not a bad album. There are a few flaws with songs, but overall they're just a fabulous band. Now on to Sanctuary. It's a fantastic album. Besides Calm Down, every song on here shows Evanescence in top order. I personally think this album gets a 9.4 out of 10. If you agree with me, definitely leave it in the comment section below. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and let me know what your favourite songs on Sanctuary is. Also, drop a like and subscribe to MWA so you don't miss concert vlogs and all these album reviews and me just talking about and rambling about music in general. hope you guys enjoyed. Do your best, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.